What is up, y'all? This is Michael with The Weekly Intention, and I wanted to do something special for you all today. It's actually 1 year since I have started The Weekly Intention, and in that time, I've been able to get to 10 episodes of The Weekly Intention. So today, I want to share with you the top 5 intentions from The Weekly Intention and the top 5 things that I've learned that you can, 1, use to become more self-aware, and 2, immediately improve the quality of your life. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment your top takeaway, all of those things. And without further ado, let's roll the tape. You know, I'm all about intentions because the show is called The Weekly Intention, and it was born out of setting weekly intentions for my own life. That's where I got the name for it, you know. So based on all of your experiences and everything that you've, you know, accumulated as far as knowledge in the brain, what would you say, whether that's to a father or somebody who's dealing with the situations that you were dealing with? Like, what is one piece of advice that you wish you would have known that you could have told, you know, you at 24, or a father that's struggling to get through right now that just wants to make that move?
So looking back, I would just say, man, you're going to go through it all. Like, I wouldn't replace it. I wouldn't take it back. You know, whatever you're going through right now, that's your story. And that story is powerful and it has purpose. And if you can share it and tell it and be open and vulnerable about it, maybe even on a platform like this, tell your story. If you just help one person, then you're paying it forward. You know, you're living this life with gratitude and appreciation. And once you get that buzz, once you realize, oh, wow, contribution is a huge part to fulfillment, let's go do more of that, then the game changes again. So just keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Just be kind to yourself, man. Give yourself a freaking break. You know, we're so hard on ourselves. And it drives me crazy when I see guys that are 20, 30, 40, you know, thinking that they've missed it or they're behind, they haven't achieved enough. And who cares about what everybody else thinks or what your buddies are doing, what your family members have achieved that you haven't? Be kind to yourself, because that's where it starts, right? If you can be kind to yourself and give yourself these pep talks of, you are amazing, you're just as good as anybody else out there. There's no difference between you and the most successful people that you know. You just got to give yourself some time, and you start being kind to yourself, then other people will treat you that way too. Give yourself a break. There's a lot of game ahead of us. I know it's been a ridiculously difficult year for a lot of people. But I'll tell you this, it's not going to be the only ridiculously hard year. So you might as well get used to the fact that, yeah, life will throw you some pretty awful stuff. And that's what I wish somebody would have told me. Just freaking be kind to yourself.
What we've been talking about. If I were to implement one thing, is you gotta start trusting yourself. You have to start listening to yourself. It comes up all the time. Every single day it's gonna come up. Where, hey, you want to go to this party? Hey, do you want to do this thing? Or, hey, you have to do this, you know, whatever you got to go to the gym. It's going to come up every single day, and you have to start making those decisions and listening when your internals say, don't do that, and then you do it. You need to, if it says don't do it, you need to go ahead and do that thing. That is the most important thing I could ever, without trusting yourself and believing in yourself, like, what else is there? What else do we got? We have a bunch of things on the outside. You have to find a way to start believing in yourself and being nice to yourself and to trust yourself, and then you'll grow like crazy, and that's the best way to get momentum too.
You should always expect the best out of yourself. But the best path to that is to expect the best for yourself. Because you have to have good coming in order to have great going out. So you should expect the best for yourself so that you can expect the best of yourself. And I think it's really important. And nobody ever gets anywhere. I don't care what self-made person ever tells you, I'm self-made. It's never the truth. It's the biggest lie there is. You never get there without standing on the shoulders of somebody borrowing somebody else's binoculars so you can see far enough ahead to figure out where you want to go. It's just the way life works. You got to be okay with that too.
Which, if you can find a passion in your work, get paid a lot to do your work, and enjoy your work, that's the best thing in the world. What would you say to somebody that is trying to get to that point? Is just a final takeaway in like your one bite-sized intention that you could give to somebody right now that they could go and execute towards that greater purpose?
I think you've got to do the self-discovery. I think you got to do the work. You got to really find out who you are, what makes you tick, what really gives you, excitement and passion. It takes work. That doesn't come from the surface. That comes from really deep, deep inside. And so my sense would be, you've got to do the work, and then you have to have a dream. You have to believe in yourself, and then you've got to surround yourself with people who really care and love you because you've cared and loved them. And that's, I think, how it works, at least for me.
And that is it. I hope y'all enjoyed those top 5 takeaways from the first 10 episodes of the Weekly Intention. I've got some really great things coming up for y'all. I've got some new interviews of athletes, people who are pursuing their passions and their dreams, and really going to be expanding into all sorts of different verticals. So not so business focused. Excited to share all of that with you. Again, make sure to like, subscribe, comment your top takeaway on this video. And until next time, this is Michael with the Weekly Intention. Take care.